Y'all can't talk about basic. We might more Power Rangers. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught in the matrix. Got that touch my savior. Keeping that touch with my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Still to the man can't feel it no more. Centigram don't feel it no more. You been driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on.
Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Tennessee Titans. We're just about set. Hunter Ethan Evans has the ball teed up. And off we go from Nashville. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The throw right away is Ward. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Chick Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
I like the aggressiveness. Early in the game, right out of the gate, make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield. And what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Wolves. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve at.
Ready? Gotta be lying.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field. That's fielded at about the 18. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyren Williams. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd down, it's Stafford. Open man, that's Adams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Like 7, blue 60. Easy.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Evans in hot formation for the Rams.
Taken at about the 6. A nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
Paul Jr. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. On play action, it's Ward. Rolling right. Off he goes.
That's just great awareness there, Michael. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
Crack all 80.
On the ground, it's Pollard. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Trap 60.
From the gun, here's Ward. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
They'll try and run for the 1st down with Pollard. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Here's Johnny Hekker now. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully.
At their own 9-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick 1st down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
They'll go again with Williams. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage, but he's not gaining any either. It's third down.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
Zebra.
Stafford working from the pistol. Open man, right side. He's got it. 17 yards on that connection. First down, L.A.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Second and 10. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Here's a third down and 4. Parkinson in motion. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. We're back in Music City after this. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Blue 60.
They run over center with Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Stafford. That finds Nacua downfield, complete. And he will get into the end zone. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready? County Lions.
Out of the gun, Ward. Out of man, downfield, it's Allmatter. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. On the give, it's Pollard. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
6-yard line.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. Now a 1st down throw for Stafford. Open downfield is Parkinson. A gain there of 27 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
50-50.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. He'll drop it. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Titans may have recovered, yes. Tennessee ball.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
That caught Tony Pollard. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Now a screen, here's Pollard. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to throw is Ward. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
Here we go, set. Go.
Draw play. Here comes Pollard. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Throwing, Ward. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. The throw on the run is complete. It'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Here's Ethan Evans now. He'll punt for the 2nd time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
31-yard line.
Off play action, it's Ward. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
This offense just can't seem to get anything going in this opening half, Mike, and they're still looking for their first points of the game, and it's really these missed opportunities that are a big part of the reason they're really struggling here.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Throwing is Ward. This one is caught downfield by Ridley. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Steady.
Shotgun snap for Ward. In trouble, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Ward. That's complete to lock it outright. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
Makes it 3rd and 10.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Liking 18. Ready.
To throw is Ward. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. This will be returned from the 6. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game. He takes a big shot there on that return. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford taking a shot downfield for Adams. And this will be incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So obviously here in this one, the points have been at a premium. So now as you get into the second half, I think both these offenses start saying, all right, we've had a hard time sustaining possession. We've had a hard time going the long way. Let's try to generate some chunk plays and get a little life in our offense. And that one falls incomplete, but I think they got to just continue to attack downfield.
They get 15 on that game. Good for a Rams first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. all things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Stafford to throw again. That's hauled in on the left by Nacua. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Complete, and he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
First down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
On play action, it's Stafford. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Cody Barton, he gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season.
And it might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Third down and 9. A shotgun snap to Stafford. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
70 Timberwolves.
From the gun, here's Ward. He finds the veteran Lockett. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
1st and 10.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
To the left side, caught by Ridley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 16 on that connection. First down for Tennessee.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Come on. Back to six.
Ward gonna keep it here on the zone read. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Here's 2nd and 2. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Third and a yard.
Here we go. Go.
Now it's Ward. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
That's another.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they were able to convert.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Ward. He'll let this go towards the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
Now an opening has the 30. And he's going to be taken down there as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Fourth quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. It's another run here for Williams. Williams, 1st down, and he's not done. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 38 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Raymond Jones in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. On the give, it's Williams. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
60.
To throw is Stafford. That's caught by Puka. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
6 yards on the play.
So now a big spot coming here. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown.
Field goal is good.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on free and extend their lead.
This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Down. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On first and 10, Ward. Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
25 yards.
How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, Ward. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Let's go now. 7 o'clock. 70 line. Go.
On second down, here's Ward. This throw right side taken in by Ridley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Titan first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down for Tennessee.
At the 14-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Throwing again is Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Now Pollard. And he will score! Cody Pollard. Touchdown Titans. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away
give your team a chance. You're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball.
Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Williams. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, L.A. Here's Williams. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Off the bootleg, it's Stafford. Now he'll run. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
On the ground, Williams. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. The Rams punting unit coming out. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. Stafford to throw it. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And this is going to work out. They get the 1st down. It was 4th and 4, a little risk, but it pays off. Ready. He'll run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. This might be one final heave to the end zone. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. That'll be their 2nd. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to win the game. That's long enough, and it's good! On target from long range. So, it's a win for the visiting Rams. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away 3